Hello? Hello? Yeah, okay. Hey guys, I'm Jackson Cobalt, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I actually sat through and watched the whole opening sequence this time rather than just skipping it. Um, but we completed Chapter 5, I believe. Or we started Chapter 5. Um, Mercenary Fort. Here we go. Father! Brother! That lady Ike rescued. She's awake. Really? Come on, let's greet our guest. So, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm fine. And you are? The name's Grail. I'm the commander of this mercenary company. My Lord Grail, you are the one who came to my aid, are you not? I don't know how to thank you. Hold on, the one who found you and brought you here is my son, Ike. If you want to say thank someone, thank him. No, please, that's not Lord Ike, was it? You have my gratitude. Oh, pardon my bluntness, but I have some questions for you. Tell me, who are you, and what were you doing at that place? The place where Ike found you was evidently the site of a fierce battle between Crimean and Dayan forces. Have you some relation to the Crimean royal family? I make no promises, but we may be able to help you. Will you share your story with us? You took me in and cared for me. I will place my trust in you. My name is Elencia Riddell Crimea. I am the daughter of King Ramon of Crimea. What? You say you are the Princess of Crimea? Yes. That's an odd claim to make. I've never heard of King Crimea having any children. That is to be expected. My heritage, my very existence, has never been made public. Why is that? To avoid national turmoil. You see, I was born right after my uncle, King Renning, was named as successor to the throne, so... Hmm. They kept you a secret to avert a possible blood feud. Yes, I'm willing to accept that for the time being. Very well, let's suppose that you are truly a Princess Crimea. You must know what's become of the king and your uncle. I'd like to hear that news. My father and my mother are dead. They fell at the hand of Ashnard, king of Dayan. My lord uncle and the royal knights are still battling the Dayan army, I believe. I see. I fled the castle, follow my uncle's orders, and seek refuge in the kingdom of Gallia. In Gallia? Yes, we believed that the King Caingis would grant me sanctuary, so that's where I was going. We were discovered by Dayan troops, and I lost my escort of knights. My life, the life I have now, was purchased with the blood of those brave knights. Does King Dayan know of your existence? Yes, I was told the royals of each nation were informed of my identity in the event of dire circumstances. If that's the case, they must be searching frantically for you. Master Grail, my lord Ike, you said you were mercenaries, did you not? Would you please help me to gain Gallia? I beg of you, I have no one else to turn to. Princess Crimea? Really? Father spoke to her as if he believed she were telling the truth. I see. What is it, Titania? It's nothing. I was just remembering something from the past. From the past? Back when you were still a Crimean royal knight? What? How did you know about that? A long time ago, I overheard Shinon and some of the others talking about it. Yeah, they keep such loose tongues. Was it a secret? No, it wasn't, but much like I have more experience than you, I also have many more things to worry about. Like Princess Crimea. Well, yes, I myself was unaware of the princess's existence, but now that I think about it, she does bear a striking resemblance to both the king and queen. So she probably is the true princess. I wonder what father will do. Will he take her, or take on her request? We've got trouble outside. There are soldiers, a lot of them. What? Is everyone here? Yes. Commander, what are the damn dogs saying? Turn over Princess Crimea and leave the area immediately. Comply now or we will attack. Pretty straightforward. What are we going to do? That's what we're here to decide. One thing has been made clear by the arrival of our friends outside. I would say this confirms her identity as Princess Crimea, wouldn't you? Yes, but what do we do now? I'd like to hear the opinion of everyone here. Titania, I'd like to hear from you first. The blame for this war rests on Dayan. If we ally ourselves with them, the company's reputation will surely suffer. Conversely, if we deliver Princess Crimea safely, our stock will rise in the eyes of our primary employers. The road is clear. Soren, how about you? There's nothing to think about. We must deliver the princess to Dayan immediately. Even if Crimea is in the right? We are mercenaries. Our actions are dictated only by self-interest. If we want to ensure our future, we need Dayan in our debt. They will win this war, after all, and nothing else serves us better. Janone, Gatry? Soren's a pompous whelp, but he's got the right idea. Besides, the destination's Gallia, so it's a moot question. I don't care how much we get paid, there's no way under the sun I'm going to stinking beast country. Princess Alencia, she does possess a certain regal beauty. There's a lot to be said for that, you know. However, I do prefer country girls, a bit cuter and not quite so standoffish. Oh, forget I said that. Whatever you decide is good for me, Commander. Yep, yep. Oscar, Boyd, what about the two of you? I agree with Captain Titania. If we turn the princess over to the Dayan army, we're essentially giving them permission to kill her. I'm in favor of helping her. That's what heroes are supposed to do. Walrus, what's your opinion? I believe that none of this hinges on whether she's a princess or not. Refusing to aid someone in need is not something we should ever do. That's what I think. That's right! Let's help her! Please, we have to help her! What about you, Ike? I agree with Titania. I say we help her and take her to Gallia. I see. I think I know where you all stand. Well then, here's my decision. We escort the princess to Gallia. Are you sure that's for the best, Father? Yes, besides, I think the choice has been taken out of our hands. What? Open your ears and listen. Listen, all of you. What is it? I don't hear a thing. Idiot, that's the problem. Isn't that a bit odd? Complete silence in all four directions. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. Not only are the animals quiet, but the bugs are silent too, and if that is unnatural beyond belief, which means we're surrounded. The soldiers aren't waiting for an answer. They've already decided to attack. It would appear they had no intention of keeping their side of the proposed bargain. They were planning on lulling us into a false sense of security and destroying every one of us. Probably so, but the deal is we're not so naive or inexperienced to fall for their trap. Everyone, take your positions. We're going to sell this right now. I'll go and hold the rear entrance. Ike, you're in command here. Don't let the enemy take the front. Got it. Be careful, Commander. Ha, I'll give it a shot. Reporting in, sir! The mercenaries have taken up arms and formed up in the bailey. Oh, so they've sniffed out our plan, have they? Which means they're not an opponent that will be easily fooled. We'll need something special. Shall we continue the planned attack? No, Princess Crimea is somewhere within that fort. If we use flaming arrows to try and smoke it out, we might bring harm to the princess. We've been told to do our best to deliver her alive and uninjured. It would be preferable if they were to come out of their own accord. If they do, slay all but the princess. Yes, sir! Choose units. There's no units to choose from because I have all of them. Where's Rawl? Okay, items. Trade with Boyd. Soren has a bunch of stuff to give to someone. Javelin here. Steel lance and an extra iron lance here, and I can take the iron sword away. And then Chris can grab the excess weapons that are just taking up inventory space. Like the extra steel axe, just so that all of the attackers have at least one empty space. Because if I view map, just wondering if any of these. The plan is 60 turns defense. Okay. This doesn't quite look like one of the Blazing Blade or Sacred Stones defense maps where you can just ooh, there's an Ashira icon? So if I kill this guy, I get an item that increases the user's luck. And, ooh, I can get an iron blade off of this guy. So I could go onto the offensive. I don't know how many recruitments they're gonna get. I'm assuming that they're gonna get recruitments. This guy gives me a hammer. Likely the plan is, yeah, just hold them off at the choke points is generally the defensive measure that you employ in these maps. However, if we are strong enough, we can just push through and kill everyone before the turns finish. I'm assuming killing Yakova is an alternate win condition. Okay, so I'm going to save it here. And fight! Begin now, let's go! Okay. I want... these guys. Something like this. There's no enemy recruits this chapter? Like, I just assume since the defense map they just add in more knights, usually once every other turn or so. Or soldiers or whatever. And then I can position Ike near the middle. I can just wait here. 12 times 2, 9 times 2, that's good. So I'm still trying to power level Soren. Oh. Well. I guess, that's fine. Oh, well, Soren's gonna be able to take the kill here. Okay. Alright, so this is we've had one bad level, one empty level, one good level. That's a decent level. Decent enough level. Decent enough level. Nobody's even got injured. But I can heal Soren for a singular hit point. That's a good... That's just such a good level. Ow. Okay. Good hit on the second hit. No, this is gonna do no damage. Yep. Okay. Soren's a bit low, but he did dodge. I know Soren's protected because there can't be a two-range enemy that attacks him at the moment. So, staff to heal Soren. Soren can just hit this guy once. Almost another level. Okay. And then... oh, I can't fire over the wall? I guess firing over walls is a bit hit and miss, depending on what Fire Emblem game it is. Let's have Shinon help out over here. He just always critically hits? What is this? Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Oscar's also kind of injured, huh? Have Oscar go here. I didn't give the javelin to him, I gave the javelin to Gatry. Okay. Only crits when you don't want him to. I mean, that one critical hit was fine. It just means he saved an ammo on his steel bow. I don't want to push Ike out, even though Ike does have good defense stat right now. I could go just hold Oscar there, rush over here. I'm going to wait on the attack. Well, yes, this guy's in. He can only attack Boyd. Means Boyd's gonna take a little bit of damage. Most likely. Okay, effective against Knight, Armor, Force. Just effective against everything, huh? But I think I'll still just use the normal sword here. I don't think Ike is currently strong enough offensively to fall into the trap of a good offensive unit killing too many enemies and getting hit repeatedly on the enemy's turn. So, let's see here. We're probably gonna have 3 attacks coming to Boyd, and Boyd's defense is 5. But has a weapon advantage against the lances. Unlikely he's gonna receive the hammer hit. The archer won't deal that much damage. Boyd's fine. Now, I can't actually move this guy forward, and I kind of don't want to equip him with the javelin. I could equip the javelin. I'll hit the archer, so that when the archer attacks, if he attacks Gatry, the archer just dies. It's fine. Okay, enemy phase. Okay. Yeah, 5 damage. Yep. Hammer's going to her. And gets obliterated. Okay, good. Yeah, Void's not dying here. Ah, Archer goes for Soren. Alright, Soren's level up. Gonna be pretty alright. As long as Ike doesn't crit here, he shouldn't... Yeah, okay, good. I've had times with Lyn before where Lyn would just keep one-shotting all of the enemy units and then die because if she didn't one-shot them, she would have only taken like 1 hit. But Ike's defense is like really good. I'm surprised. Most main character units don't have good defense. I mean, Eliwood had fine defense, but he's just kind of such a weird position. I guess Ephraim also was kind of defensive. Oh, hold on. Wait, what? Ugh, okay. We're safe. Okay. 1 hit point. Void. You couldn't have just finished them both off. What? Oh my god. Okay. Void can get this guy down. And Oscar. And get this guy down. Okay, then... Okay, let's have Soren kill the Javelin guy. Oh no, the strength increase! The strength increase. Oh yeah, but strength counteracts weight, right? In this game? Rather than build counteracting weight? I guess it's fine. Basically acts as a speed increase. Hmm. We have to Fire Emblem feels the need to change up how their stats work in almost every game. Strength counters weight, build counters weight, build stops even being a thing. Or Constitution. Constitution counters weight, build is... lets you pick up characters who have a lower Constitution score than your build. I don't know. It... build 8. You pick up anyone. No, but you have a build of 9. You have a build of 6. What? I don't know. Oh yeah, I can't fire from there. Fine. Try and build some support rank. Wait until you hear how stealing works in this game. Wait. So you don't... Wait. So stealing, you run up with the thief, and you press the steal button, and you get to steal any of the red-marked items or green-marked items, depending on the Fire Emblem game. That's how stealing works. Or occasionally you can steal any item that they don't have equipped. Are you telling me that there's a stat check in this game for stealing? If you have the right stats. Oh, there are reinforcements. Look at that. There's enemy reinforcements. Okay, so it's just Ike who's injured over here. I can send you over here to heal. You can go down here. If your deepest strength is higher than the item's weight, you can steal it. It makes sense, I guess, but in the GBA games, you can just have your thief steal any green-marked item. So any of the normal droppable items, you can have the thief steal. Plus any non-equipment items that aren't droppable. So, like, you can steal enemies like vulneraries, elixirs, and stat boosters. Even if they aren't droppable. I remember that because there's, like, a couple instances in the entirety of the game that doing that's actually useful. Anyway, I'm not too convinced that I'm actually going to be able to kill the guys, like the bosses, before the timer runs out. On turn 4. Well, I mean, it's just a goddess icon or not a goddess icon, depending on But it's not. It's just a not. It's definitely not a goddess icon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway, okay, what is it? Okay. I don't even know if I really want to try to. If I push out, I get experience faster. I need to have Ike use a vulnerary because I only have one healer. I can move you over this way. And then I can have Shinon finish him off. Shinon's growth rate seemed to actually be pretty high. If I just wanted to lure them out without... Yeah, I lured them out by having her stand right here with no item equipped. Oh shoot, I forgot that that's the case. But it's just an archer. Iron Lance poke. Ooh, that's a neat critical hit animation. Yeah, but... Ooh. The boss is actually moving in now. Honestly, kind of scary. What are his stats looking like? 10 strength with the javelin, that's 16. Can he even deal damage to... Okay, he can deal damage to Titania. You know, this could be one of the, like, the most based maneuver I've ever done. But I don't want her to absorb all of his experience points. That looks like a full level for anyone. Oh, that's like the weakest critical hit animation I've seen in a Fire Emblem game. Okay, is there anyone injured over here that could be healed? No. Oh, but archers can't fire over the walls, so I can move him backwards one. Move Riss over here in the corner and then heal. Oh wait, no, but archer could hit that way. I'm dumb. I'm out. It doesn't matter because I'm going to move my own archer here to block that space. Yes, I need to not have the enemy hit, like, or Soren. Face Senshion on his immediate. Yep, absolutely. Okay, so if I have Soren here, I can bait out the archer to hit Soren. And no one else can touch Soren. By an exact count. If the archer wants to attack Soren. The Soren can take one archer hit, because the archer does, like, no damage. I have to equip her with the Iron Axe so she doesn't waste hammer use here. Okay, 5 damage at a time. Boy's not gonna die here. Totally not. No, nope. This is gonna deal 10 or less damage. It's Steel Lance gonna deal 10 or less damage. Yes! Let's go! Let's go. Deal 10 or less. Man, the enemies love throwing their lives away. Also, why wasn't Shidon's, ability triggering to get him to be attacked more? Like, not only is he an archer and therefore more likely to be attacked by melees, because this game loves to do attacks where the enemy won't fight back even if they don't deal any damage. But, like, he also has the provoke ability. Anyway, what's going on? Weren't they supposed to be completely surrounded? It mostly works if there's no one that's a better Okay, but Boyd wasn't, like, they didn't see a kill on Boyd. They didn't see a kill on Boyd, and, an archer with, a melee hitting into an archer, the game prefers that. I don't know. Stop taking all the experience. I got the Iron Blade, nice. Okay. Much hit points? Yeah, you're at still 30 hit points. Okay. Go over here. Heal up Void. I mean, I am aware that Fire Emblem AI, if it sees a kill, can go for it between multiple units. Now, the archers attacking Void would be like that makes more sense. I don't know. Okay. So Ike can snatch the kill here. Now, I wonder if it just automatically counts as a win condition if we kill the boss. Because sometimes defense maps like this have a hidden win condition. But this is the final turn I need to defend for anyway. So I do this, I use the hammer hit to bring him down to 5 hit points. So Soren can finish him off. Without putting himself in danger. Because there is still one javelin, huh? If I put here... Yeah, okay. So this is no danger to Soren. I don't believe it! What went wrong? General Dakova! No, not the General! Not at the hands of these scum, I will not allow it! Ah, face me and breathe your last, you wretched scum! Okay. Not terrible. I got the goddess icon. How much damage does this guy do? 6 plus 6 for 12? And you have 2 defense, so you could take exactly one of the hits, but not more than one. Which means that... Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, but could he take 1 archer plus 1 javelin hit? Maybe I should have done this one first and positioned... Repositioned after attacking? The one... there? Okay, no. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. The enemy doesn't see the kill, but forced me to waste 2 hammer strikes. You know, I might actually wipe out every single enemy unit in this defense map. A lot of defense maps I do wipe out every single enemy unit in. There's gonna be just those 2 enemy units that really didn't want to die. General Dakova's gone. We're being beaten. We don't stand a chance. Retreat, quickly now, retreat. We've cleared the surrounding area of Daean troops. There's no question about it. We're enemies of the Daean kingdom now, aren't we? We've no time for rest. Everyone, pack your things. We leave at once, before the enemy brings reinforcements. Understood. Boyd, come with me. Right behind you, brother. We've got to hurry, too. Come on, Rolf. We gotta pack as much food and supplies as we can. Whatever you say. Let's go, Mist. Titania, take Shinon and Gatri and make sure we have a secure road from here to the Great Forest. We'll make our way to Gallia through the Sea of Trees. On my way, sir. Briss, you stay with me. I want you to help me pull essential documents from the library. Everything else we burn. Yes, sir. Ike, you're in charge of the princess. All right. Princess Elencia. I'm going to ready a horse for you. What should we have you do? I know, go to the mess hall. I'm sorry? By the time will go by faster if you're helping Mist than it will be if you're just sitting around waiting for me. Oh, I understand. I can do that. Sorry, this is kind of awkward, making a princess help with packing. Please don't worry, Mist. I just hope that I don't end up slowing you down by getting in your way. Don't be silly. You're so much better at this than I am. It's a big help. Are all princesses as good at this sort of thing as you? Haha, I wasn't raised at court, so my life was a bit different than other princesses. I cooked, cleaned, sewed. Why, I did all manner of things. Really? That's surprising. I would have never guessed by looking at you. Let's see. I also rode horses, practiced sword fighting. Mist. What's that around your neck? What? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I guess I can't help show it to you, Princess Elencia. Oh, it's an incredible medallion, isn't it? I wonder what that light is. It used to belong to my mother. It's all I have to remember her by. I don't know where the light comes from. It didn't used to be like that. A while back it just started glowing. The world is full of mysteries, isn't it? One thing is clear, though. It certainly is beautiful. I wonder what that light means. What? What did you just say? I think I must be hearing things. You said they got away? It appears treating them as ordinary mercenaries was a mistake. If they're strong enough to defeat General Dakova, we rank and file were overmatched from the beginning. So? You tucked your worthless tail and came running back here, is that it? Have you forgotten the Daean Army's motto? Success or failure, life or death. Hey you, get this trash out of here. Yes ma'am, move it you. No, please, I don't want to die. Dog's breath, I'm surrounded by worthless imbeciles. Ina! Tell me which way we should move to catch the mercenaries and the girl. The Crimean capital, Melior, is already under King Ashnard's control. The remnants of the Crimean army are negligible, which means the only place left is for the princess to turn us south, to the kingdom of Gallia. Ha! So the girl, like her dead father before her, seeks the friendship of those hairy devils, huh? What an absolutely stupefying world we live in. If she gains sanctuary in Gallia, capturing the princess will become that much more difficult. The mercenaries she has escorting her are a powerful group, not the ones to be taken lightly. I will gather intelligence on them as quickly as... That's not necessary. I will head up the pursuit of our wandering princess. General Petrine, you will go yourself. If we know where the princess and her band are heading, there's no need for subtlety. We'll just hunt them down and kill them. Mercenaries, ha! What are they to me? Remember, I am General Petrine. No matter who I face, I have never failed, nor will I ever. Ha 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 ha! The continent of Teleus. Blessed by the goddess, to the northwest lies the land of Crimea, home of the Grail mercenaries. Without warning, Crimea's eastern neighbor, the Kingdom of Daen, launches an attack on Crimea's capital, the city of Melior. Ike leads a handful of mercenaries to Melior to confront Soren's news of the attack. En route, they happen upon a young woman, unconscious and unharmed. Fearing for her safety, they take her to their stronghold. When she wakens, the woman... Yeah, okay. Okay, escort her to Gallia. Okay, yeah. We know this. Located to the southwest of Crimea, Gallia is home to the Lagus, a race quite unlike Ike and his fellow Bjork. Crimea and Gallia have long struggled to overcome their differences. In recent years, the two kingdoms have done much to ease the prejudice between Lagus and Bjork factions. Their combined efforts have forged a bond of trust and friendship that may yet overcome years of intolerance. Ike and company escape the Dayan army, abandoning their longtime base. From there, they begin the long march towards Gallia. Their task clear, and their destination so far. They slip into an ocean of trees. They can turn into a giant skunk, but only if they touch their stink stone. Blazes, why does it have to be so blamed humid? If we weren't being chased, I'd strip this armor off here and now. And I'm almost glad we are being pursued. I suppose you'll just have to grin and bear it, won't you? I suppose I will. Right, so enough of your griping. You're merely wasting energy. Still, this heat is appalling. Dense forests such as these are not made for delicate humans. The subhumans love 'em, though. These subhumans, are they really so different from us? What do you mean? You mean what? You mean to tell me you've never seen a beastman before? No, never. Well, I have, and they're a hairy bunch, I tell you. And ugly as sin, too. Their faces are all fangs and whisker. Their claws are like daggers, razor sharp and deadly. And even though they can speak our language, they're beasts through and through, savages, every one. Are there more than one type? The ones Shinan calls subhumans can be divided into 3 groups, each one named for its physical characteristics. First, the beast tribe, next the bird tribe, and finally the dragon tribe. They are traditionally called Lagus. The Lagus tribe residing here in Gallia is the beast tribe, who possess those feline qualities so which Shinan spoke of. To the south are the islands where the birdmen live, and the dragons are in Goldoa. It's something every mercenary should know. Looks like you knew even less than I gave you credit for, Ike, my boy. Perhaps. A little further, and we'll be out of these trees, Ike. Really? That means Gallia proper. Compared to this forest, even a kingdom of half-breeds will seem like heaven. And that's when we lost track of them. I assigned a squad to pursue them and return, and so I could give you this report. Understood. You may step down. So, Princess Alencia is making her way through the forest to Gallia. Ina! It appears your advice was sound. Well done. You have earned my praise. Thank you. When the king assigned me a tactician, I wondered what I had done to lose his trust. When I saw it was a young girl, I burned with anger at the king's judgment. Still, it's worked out better than I expected. Keep up the good work. Of course. Now then, it's time for the hunt to begin. Hold it right there, everyone. We're coming to the edge of the forest. Form up. Combat positions. I don't suppose our Daean pursuers were willing to let us slip away. There's no doubt that they will attack again. Without knowing their numbers, it is difficult to advise a course of action. Take your best guess, Soren. With the limited information we have, what's the best way to proceed? Some of our group cannot fight. If we are caught, we'll have a difficult time defending them and attacking the Daeans. I propose we separate into 2 groups. A small fighting force to engage the enemy and buy the main group some time. And the rest of us, who will escort Princess Gallia at full speed. Princess to Gallia at full speed. You want to divide our combat strength. The main force aside, don't you think the risk to the smaller group is too high? I believe it is our only way to achieve our goal and keep casualties to a minimum. It is possible there is an ambush waiting for us at the edge of the forest. If we proceed with the plan, we may be caught between the pursuit and the ambush, which would be the end of all of us. Looks like we got no choice but to give it a go. Alright, let's split up. The divisionary teams will be Gatrin, Shinon, and me, and the rest of you guard Princess Alencia and proceed to Gallia straight away. Got it? Are you sure you're taking enough men? Idiot pup. Smaller numbers means better mobility. Your time would be better spent worrying about yourself rather than us. Listen up. This will probably prove to be the biggest fight in this company's faced. Remember, you've only got one life. I don't want any of you dying on me. In times like these, it matters not what our blood ties are. We are family. If you don't want to cause your family any grief, then live. Ike will be commanding the main force. Titania, you're his support. Alright, let's move out. See you all in Gallia. It just took 2 of my best units. So they're waiting for us after all. There are more of them than I'd imagined there would be. I thought they would have been spread out across the forest border. I didn't expect to see so many in one place. Do we rethink our strategy? No, we've already split up. It's too late to reconsider now. Isn't there some way we can at least get the princess, Mist, and Rolf to the far shore safely? There are two bridges. This thicket extends to the edge of the westernmost bridge. If we can use the trees as cover, we might be able to reach the bridge undetected. From there, we can launch a surprise attack. We'll be creating a diversion, right? Correct. While we keep the enemy's attention, the princess and others can cross the bridge to safety. We've no time for discussion. That's the plan we'll go with. My lord Ike, I will fight with you. No, you won't. My lord? I cannot let you expose yourself to danger of any kind. Everyone here is risking his life to ensure your safety. If you understand that, you'll cooperate and do as I say. I see. I'll do my part. It's settled then. Right, let's break through their lines. Mist, Rolf, take care of the princess. Do not let yourselves be seen. Right. Be careful, everyone. Leave it to us, Ike. We'll just pretend it's a game of hide-and-seek, and I never lose at hide-and-seek. Oh. Ah, they're taking my archer away! I don't have an archer, no! Everyone ready? Let's go. Goal is escape, so I'm assuming that I have to get people to here. No, trade with Soren to hold the Iron Blade, I guess. The hammer to Boyd. You give the steel axe to her temporarily. Man, not having convoy is so annoying. Okay. Sure, let's fight. Okay. I still don't know how bonus EXP even works. But I could just kill everyone and bring everyone through. That's clearly the optimal strategy. But staying inside the thicket gives a bunch of avoid. We've spotted the mercenaries. You there, inform General Petrine at once. Request that she gather the troops. Yes, sir. Poleaxe. What does Poleaxe do? What's an Axe Knight? An axe designed to do increased damage to mounted units. Okay, yeah. But it is an axe. Do the Regal Sword, it's a easy kill. Sure. I'm usually a little too greedy with one-of-a-kind seemingly one-of-a-kind weapons like this. And I wait forever to actually use them, and by the end of the game, I have a bunch of charges on weapons that have been outscaled just by other better weapons getting given to you because it expects you to have used the previous weapons. And I want to keep all of my guys together, for the most part. See, like, legitimately, though, I tend to buy, like, 10 copies of every, iron weapon, and just keep using iron weapons all the way through to, like, literally the, 2 chapters before the end of the game, before I start using non-iron weapons. Like, I keep having stronger weapon options available to my units in case it would increase, in case they kill an enemy they wouldn't be able to without the increase of weapon. But okay, so who do I want him to attack into? He has a lance, so Boyd would make an obvious. Oh, but is it a it's a steel lance? Yeah, the Boyd would be really good at just being attacked into here, letting me regroup everyone onto this side. Nice. Okay. So who's... I don't need to worry about you. These two here. The Wind Mage is kind of annoying. That's good resistance. Resistance 0, resistance 8, resistance 6, resistance 15. Wait, can the Wind Mage even deal damage to, The Wind Mage literally cannot deal damage to my healer. That's great. Unfortunately, I don't have the movement to just immediately push Riss all the way in. Okay, so Oscar... Where's he? Here it is. No, someone's one space away. Fine, I guess Boyd could use the experience from this guy. Okay, now I do want to push Riss into the mage's way to try and get the mage to attack Riss. Limiting the enemy's options on their phase. Really good strategy. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the bait. Went for this guy instead. It's not too much damage, even with the 0 resistance this guy has. We heal up Oscar so he can rush in and just obliterate the mage, delete his ass. Oh yeah, he has 0 defense. Wow. What? Oscar's not allowed to delete his ass? Can Oscar at least delete? Okay, then. Okay, I'll soften him up so that Oscar can get the kill. Just tank a hit. That's insane. Meh. Alright. starting to feel like Oscar is not a good unit in this game. Okay, who can you attack here? You have an Iron Lance. Okay, so if I put you here, that protects my squishies. And if I move you forward to here, it does something, I don't know. Move some a single step forward without releasing protection. Who can be healed the most effectively? Is you. Both of these guys have javelins, and this guy has a short spear. But since he's over a point where I need to escape, I don't think he's going to move. The short spear just increases. Alright. Well, see ya, Carson. Go and, charge your battery. Okay, Oh! It's a stronger javelin. That's what short spears are. I don't think I have to worry about him. Okay, who are you javelining? I feel like it should be this guy. Oh, I was in your effective range, but you didn't come up? Oh no. Okay. I can heal Ike here. Come on, rush me. What's this? They're not bad. Let's go, man. Hit those mercenary scum with everything you have. attacking. These two right here don't seem to be attacking at all, which is interesting. I can have Ike soften up. For Oscar to score the kill. The one final damaged kill. Avoid equip his hand axe because that'll help protect him against the javelins. Good level up, good level up. Okay, then. That's 12 damage. Okay, and then we go with Soren here. Wind attack. Hard. Oscar's strength is so low. Hmm. 17 damage. Deals, what, 5 damage at a time? If I were to use Titania here to attack... twice. Titania then gets to use her tanking ability. And it lets... I'm gonna have to end my unit's turn here. Okay. As expected. Try me. I'll not let even a single soldier get past. No, this is not Maniac mode. As I say in my description and thing, this is my first time playing the game, and title. so I'm playing it on the easiest difficulty. I also have never played Maniac mode in a Fire Emblem game before. I have done a tiny bit of hard mode in Blazing Blade and Shadow Dragon, and I just generally don't like it. Because I'm kind of not good enough for it. So Oscar can go here. Yeah, yeah, the easy mode is the one that's in English easy mode and Japanese normal mode. That one. That's the mode I'm playing. Oh, that's a perfect, almost perfect level up. I'm also restarting every time a unit dies because I'm keeping all units because that's just how I play Fire Emblem. So, if I do this, I then have to... What's this exchange look like? Oh! Wow, that's interesting. Well, that is the mode I'm playing. I always choose the easiest difficulty in a Fire Emblem game. Not the easiest. Like, some games... Like, when I was playing Engage, I picked the normal mode. I picked normal mode because... I didn't want to pick the easy mode. Because it actually tells you what they do. This game, it's like, oh, which one do you want to play for the entire experience? And we're not going to tell you ahead of time what your option means. Fun times where you just miss. Okay. What's your resistance? Not bad. But you're probably just gonna one-shot Soren if I... No, you don't one-shot him. Okay. You don't one-shot Soren, then I can do something a little fun here. Okay. So Soren can go right here. Soren can attack here. Ooh. Crit. Well, I've already had to restart twice. Once because I didn't realize that Riss's starting defense is literally 0 and doesn't have any good dodge, whereas I'm used to clerics being able to dodge tank. And the other one was because I didn't realize that... Where was it? The one Pegasus Knight. I didn't talk to her fast enough with Ike, and so she just straight up died. And I had to restart. Maybe, like, reset the chapter or whatever. Okay, well, I don't actually need to do rescue maneuvers with Titania pulling Soren out of the way. Which means I could also attempt to strike in with Ike and use rescue maneuvers that way. Like, I attack in and use Titania's rescue, just rescue Ike out of the way. Yeah, well, yeah, Marcia just, like, you basically have to preemptively send Ike upwards before she even spawns. And get if you get unlucky with the attacks, you need to like rush Titania up there as well to like protect her. I will not allow you to take one more step. And I have no choice but to cut you down and walk over you. This guy's accuracy is shit. Oh no, I can't. So, the thing is, so I started playing Fire Emblem when I was like 6 or something. I don't remember which Fire Emblem game I technically played first, but between like the ages of 6 and 10, I played like GBA Fire Emblem games, and I respected unit. If unit died, I died, and I ended so many runs like chapter 18, 19, chapter 17, 6. I'd just constantly be at a point where I have like literally 3 units left in the entire game. Because I was young and I didn't know how to actually play Fire Emblem. Still gonna rescue Ike, because I don't like the idea of potentially getting doubled and getting a crit. No, I don't reset for everything. Like, I mean, I know there are some people that reset on empty levels, but I got an empty level. So I remember my first time playing Blazing Blade and my first time playing So my first time playing Blazing Blade, I had a DS and a Game Boy. I got Shadow Dragon. I think my parents bought all the games, and then I was able to play them on my own on like one of the save files at the same time that my parents were. And so it was like, I remember Lynn in the first game. I was like, if Lynn dies, it's game over. So I have to protect Lynn and not have her engage any unit she doesn't absolutely have to engage, which means that she, that when you enter the story, like Eliwood's story with Lynn, I had like a level 4 Lynn or a level 3 Lynn or something. Like basically the absolute lowest level you can start her with. And it was a nightmare trying to keep her. Oh, I also just didn't like Hector, so I never used Hector. So Hector was also a low level. So those maps where you have to have all 3 lords at the same time, I just had 2 completely useless low-level lords that I had to protect the whole time. By the time my other units die, my remaining lords is, yeah, and like, basically, once I started being like, okay, I actually want to beat a Fire Emblem game, I decided that I was going to keep every single unit alive, and I was able to make it through Blazing Blade, Sacred Stones, and Shadow Dragon without losing a single unit. And then in Engage, I started the game off with the permadeath setting on, and then I ticked it off after too many resets. It depends on the game how many replacement units you get. I don't know how many replacement units you get in this game, because like in Sacred Stones you get a very small number of replacement units. In Blazing Blade you get quite a bit. But like, see, the thing is that I like using a bunch of I like having my squad of units, and I love just leveling up my squad of units to level 20, promotion, level 20, or as close as I can get, depending on the game. And, like, Blazing Blade and Shadow Dragon, I spend a lot of time arena grinding. In Sacred Stones, I do a lot of, like, the maps to level grind between missions. Just because I just like having the units live and not have to reset for them. Besides, if I play Iron Man mode difficulty, like if I play an Iron Man mode, I'm scared that I lose my archer or archers. I lose one of my archers, and then I'm permanently locked out of having my archers. And like, come on, like I'm not gonna Iron Man mode Blazing Blade, because if I can't use Nami and Will, I don't know how I'm gonna beat the dragon at the end of the game. I know I should probably learn new tactics, but God, Rebecca's just too powerful. Anyway. But I don't know how, but we made it. It wasn't even a tough map. Anyway. Brother! My Lord Ike! Mist, Princess, Rolf. Are you all well? Yep, we're fine. Is this Scalia? We made it, didn't we? We're safe now, right? I thought I would feel different, but I don't. This is all due to your efforts, thank you. Yeah, like, so Shadow Dragon is a great example of an Iron Man, of like a good one probably for Iron Manning, because you get, not only do you get a bunch of replacement heroes, but you also get extra chapters if you lose too many heroes, and you get the generic units you can start recruiting as well. And then there's also like reclassing or whatever. Though it also has like so many different fail-safes. Like if you lose ways that you can attack the final boss, it just gives you more and more and more ways of doing it. It starts off with what, the 2 methods of doing it, but if you lose those, you get a replacement method. But yeah. Princess Alicia. It's still too early to rest easy. The others haven't rejoined us yet. Ah. We are talking about the commander. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Yeah, I haven't played any game that isn't officially translated into English. And while I know that means that I'm missing out on, 4? I think it's FE4 is the one that everyone says is amazing. I can't remember the actual subtitles, though. I think it's FE4 that everyone says is amazing. I'm just really hoping that they make a remake of it, or just put it into some kind of translation and throw it up on the Nintendo shop. Father, Shinon, Gatry. Princess Alencia, I'm afraid we're going to have to part ways here. What do you mean? We're going back to aid our companions. So I want you to continue with Mist to the Royal Palace of Gallia. What? No, Ike, I'm gonna stay with you. Listen to me, Mist. We must do it this way so that everyone gets out of here alive. Father and I will catch up with you right away. Don't worry. Have Father or I ever broken a promise to you? Oh yeah, Fire Emblem 1 was translated in English for 6 months. Yeah, I didn't get to purchase the game, or whatever, however it was done. Your favorite games are the Japanese-only ones. I mean, I've heard that take, but I think it's just more popular to say that either Blazing Blade or Sacred Stones is the best Fire Emblem game. I hear Awakening's also in talks to be one of the best Fire Emblem games. Okay. Well, no. Alright then, let's go ahead. We'll go ahead. Thank you, Mist. We'll see you soon. Alright, Titania, please take care of my brother, promise? You have my word on it. Oscar, boy, don't get killed out there, alright? Rolf. Knock it off, both of you. You're acting like a couple of old women. We're gonna be fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen while I'm around. Those are your bottom three? Are they just your bottom three games because they're the most popular ones? Or do you just... I mean, I love the story of Blazing Blade and, like, the maps and whatever. I'm kind of impartial to Sacred Stones. I've never played Awakening, but Awakening's the game I'm playing after, that Radiant Dawn. Just too easy? If you play, like, Elliewood or Hector's hard mode, without, loading from a Lin, save file, like, without loading the units in from a Lin save file, it's actually pretty tough to play Blazing Blade. Oh, and the way to make FE8, how to make Sacred Stones, no longer easy is you just, unequip Seth of all of his weapons and stop using him at the earliest moment you can. The only reason why FE8 is considered to be easy is because they give you the most broken unit ever made in a Fire Emblem game in the first chapter. And I hear Awakening's super easy to break apart, yeah. But I don't know. FE7's not a slog. I actually quite like its length. I think it's actually too short. Okay. Yes? Take this with you, please. This is a men's staff, isn't it? Are you sure it's alright? Every one of you is putting yourself in harm's way on my account. I only hope the staff might mitigate your risks even slightly. Triple Fire Garcia? No! I put a bunch of stuff on him because I didn't want to discard anything. I need the inventory space! Why is the game not letting me keep my inventory space? Why can't I just have someone else in the party accept it? Gah. Thank you. Please be careful. If you'll excuse me. O benevolent Ashura, grant them all your blessings. Alright, we're going now. Good luck, watch your step, and be careful. We'll see all of you again, I'm sure of it. I know you will be all... I couldn't read that, whatever. Let's get moving. Where to, Soren? We go east on the road we used before. Let's find Commander before the enemy reinforcements show up. I hate losing my iron swords. You know how many of those I use per playthrough? I keep using iron swords until literally the end of the game. They're not here either. Like, pursuing them any further may be dangerous. I think we would best be if we return to Gallia for now. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I didn't use Garcia, but I did use Nami. Nami was the forefront of my offense when I was playing Sacred Stones, as is tradition. Um, the lowest level, the low level archer that deals no damage at the beginning of the game becomes the forefront of my offensive capability. Um, but for me, it was like Ross, Nami, Amelia, and fuck, I can't remember who it was. Um, Ford, I think. I think it was those four that were my main offensive units. Um, as well as like whatever the mage's name was, because I always use the mages. If they give me a mage, I use the mage. Anyway. Um, well, what I did with Rebecca was I had Rebecca and Will max level their supports with each other. Um, and you take Will and Rebecca and you just send them through a crusade where Nami doubles everyone and Will one shots everyone. And between the two of them, you can kill two enemy units a turn very easily, while the main force goes and takes up the main enemy force. Um, I don't even know if I had what was I don't even know who Rebecca's B rank support was, but I definitely did keep Rebecca and Will together the whole game. Um, it's possible the commander may have followed another road into Gallia. It's something we should consider. You're right. Getting killed looking for them would waste everything they accomplished by breaking away. I guess all we can do is trust that they're well and withdraw. Ike, there's a fort over there, just now. For only a moment, I thought I saw someone. Shall we investigate? What, really? Yes, let's take a look. It seems as though this place has been abandoned for a long time. There's no one here. I could have sworn I saw a silhouette, but I guess it was a trick of the light. Let's take a quick look around. If we don't find anything here, we'll head back to Gallia. Very well. Here they are. I found the Crimean mercenaries. Surround them. Curses, Daean troops. Everyone has their inventory full. I don't have anyone to give up any loot to. Okay, if I go trade... Here, I could grab back the steel axe. And then... Ah! I can't give anyone anything. Oh god, and... Oh, wait a minute. He has 7 uses left on his wind tome. I haven't been given another tome. That's it. So I get the chest key to open the chest. Okay. And there's a chest key with 2 uses. Opens those 2 chests. I guess all chest keys have 2 use? Yeah, so I'll have an extra use left. This is just a routing map. Okay. Staircases could present a problem with reinforcements. Okay. Hopefully the chests contain some type of magic tome between the three of them, or else I'm going to have a useless unit very, very shortly. Which means I'm gonna go this way first. Coming up the rear. And I still have this choose units thing without any units I can choose. How many chapters is it before the end of... Like, this just seems like the equivalent of Lynn's story. Like, you have all of your units pre-selected for you. The maps are still very simple. But, like, my units have gotten so much experience. That might just be because I'm playing on an easy difficulty, but... Alright, let's fight. Now, even on Maniac Mode, your units get to, like, level 15. Oh, hold on. Mia. Uh-oh, Dane Soldier's here, too. Now, where's that exit? What's that sound? Someone's fighting. Rogue? Is she a rogue? Is she a rogue or a Myrmidon? Probably a Myrmidon, considering how much damage she just dealt. I'm assuming I have to talk to her with Ike. Not just anyone, with Ike. Also, it's a good idea I started moving up first, because she just spawned there, okay. Oh, she just automatically talks with me? What?! Thing you're allowed to do in Fire Emblem. Green units can't recruit your party of their own volition. Your name wouldn't have to happen to be Ike, would it? It is, but who are you? I'm Mia. I'm a mercenary hired by Crimea to bolster the army's number. An army mercenary, huh? So what are you doing here? I got careless and was captured. They were about to send me to a prison camp when Grail saved me. You've seen my father, where? Just a little bit north of here, not too far away, though. Really? So he's safe. Tell me exactly who you guys are. We're the Grail mercenaries. As you can see, we're fighting against Dayan. Huh. You're taking on a whole Dayan battalion with these numbers? Nice. That settles it, then. Settles what? It's battle. I'm coming in on your side. You don't mind, do you? It's fine with me, but I don't know if you'll get paid just because I let you fight. We'll worry about the details later. Great, so that's all taken care of. What's next, boss man? Yeah, she's a Myrmidon. Okay. As I suspected. As a Myrmidon, her attack is kind of terrible. Got the chest key on Boyd. Oh, I can't trade and attack in the same turn in this game, can I? Okay. Well, I can use Riss here to heal Mia. She literally cannot get hit by this guy. Okay. Oscar can clean up the mess up here. 11 times 2 is fine, because that means that I can get Mia to land the finishing blow. I didn't actually look at what Mia's level was. Go to here and trade. Take chest key. Then go run over here. Mia. I guess move a little bit forward and get the kill. Thorin cannot solo that unless he gets an adept trigger. I'm gonna move him in here. Man, it's weird seeing this chapter on easy. Maniac mode has 4 times enemies. Ha ha ha! Found you at last. You provided more entertainment than I thought you would. Who are you? This is having a conversation from halfway across the map. Me, I'm General Petrine, and my arrival marks your doom. Lament your fortune, dear children, for all hope is lost. You will not leave this place alive. Petrin, of the 4 riders? You know her, Soren. She may be one of our 4 general. She may be one of the 4 generals who are King Daeon's most trusted confidants. She is said to wield a flame lance of terrible arcane might. Haha, you've heard of me? Why, I'm flattered. I'll try to make this easy on all of you. Give me the princess and do it now. If I roast the girl along with you curs, I won't be able to present her head to his majesty. Sorry to tell you this, but the princess isn't here. She's been in Gallia for quite some time now. What nonsense is that? Do you expect me to believe you? There's no way mercenary scum like you could get past my troops. They say that blind arrogance sows the field of its own destruction. Something tells me they were talking about you. Who? My units are able to move mid cutscene? What are you doing back here, you dumb pup? We got Princess safely into Gallia. When you didn't rejoin us, we decided to look for you. The mission wouldn't be complete until you returned. What am I to do with you? Still, you did well. Good work, Ike. Ha! Ignoring me proves you got more guts than common sense. So you're the commander I humped. And I was waiting for some great hero. You're just another sellsword. Am I? Haha. I think I'll keep you. His Majesty, well, let's just say he enjoys strong men. Yes, I think you'll make a grand souvenir. You don't have to come along quietly, but I must have you alive. Dead men have no value after all. So the rumors of Mad King Ashnard's twisted games are true, are they? Hang on. What are these twisted games the boss is talking about? And there's rumors that King Dayan gathers strong men from around the continent and sets them to fight one another. Those who live, regardless of their birth, are given influential positions. Don't know if it's true, though. Oh, so that's weird dame's got her eye on the boss now, does she? She don't. Gatry, I'll distract the woman. You two, grab Ike and the others and get out of here now. Got it. But Commander, we can't just leave you here on your own. Idiot, that woman's no threat to the Commander. All right, come on, let's go. Move it. We'll regroup in Gallia. You will not escape me. Not you or your little friends. You're far too tasty a treat to pass up. You said your name was Patrine. Is that right? Listen up. This place is nowhere near big enough. There's not enough room for a true contest between the two of us. I'm going elsewhere. You coming? You actually think I'm going to fall for such a simple ruse? You and I, we've got more power than the average person. We don't come across a chance like this too often. I like to flex my muscles without any distractions. Getting in the way, you? Any distractions getting in the way, you? Haha, you really know how to sweet talk a girl, don't you? Alright, I'm coming. Over here. Alright, men, I'm leaving you in charge. Don't let even one of these Crimean vermin escape, understood? I want them exterminated by the time I return. Let's turn up with Shinon. With Shinon. With Shinon. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I pronounce it differently every time. Just now realizing it. And get out of here. Come on, don't fall behind. Oof. Oh, well, there's a thief. That's chest. Armor Slayer. Okay. Oscar can get a steel lance hit off to kill this guy. Nobody warned me I could run out of wind domes. Okay. Okay. Get a level up. And most likely the best heal is this one right here. Okay. And these guys up here, I'm planning on just rushing down this way. But I have to do it Archer first. Gets a crit on the second hit. Classic Fire Emblem. 2-hit guaranteed kill, but on the second hit you crit. If I just rush him in here, that's potentially 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies that can hit him. He's a tank? Yes. Da, 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 da. Alright, let's do this. Level 15 Gatry. Not the chest key. Gotcha. Okay. Man, I love my meat shield. And he just loves being a meat shield. Okay. All according to Keikaku. Ooh! That's a clean crit. Okay, what's this chest have? Ward. Like, really obnoxious that it's Ward. This is, it's a... Oh, this guy drops fire. Anyway, pretty sure he has the weapon triangle advantage over fire, right? No! Fire has a weapon triangle advantage over wind. It's like the opposite of how I assumed it would work. Go do this. Okay, so actually, this is the first time Oscar can solo a unit. So I'll let him do it for all the experience. There we go. Meat shield. Okay then. Throw your life away. You think you're tough just because Ike's critical hit animate, or was that Ike's critical hit animate? No, that wasn't critical hit. That was just his follow-up attack animation. Okay, Iron Axe time. His Iron Axe is almost up, so then it'll free up some inventory space. Okay, I just want to get the kill before Oscar can take any more damage. And then I can have what's his face take the fire tome off Oscar. If I am allowed to attack after trade in this game, which I might be able to, I still haven't tested it really. I want to put Oscar right here. You can attack after trade in this game. Nice. Just gonna use wind. Nice stat increases. Even with an armor slayer, it's only 8 might? Jeez. Um, who needs healing? Well, Ike and Oscar, but I can't reach Ike, so I guess it's Oscar. Damn. Fortunately, the rogue's gonna steal something from one of the chest. Steal the last item from the chests. But that's fine, because then I could just have someone with an empty item space kill him. Mashinon is so useful for his defensive properties, which is something I'm never going to say about any other archer ever again. Wiped Miracle. Oh, damn, did I make a mistake? No, no, no. I didn't make a mistake. Okay, I didn't make a mistake. No mistakes were made. Okay. Ike's full up. Oh, wait, no, but Miracle goes into his into the other thing. As you acquire skill Miracle when you're at base. I'm gonna be at base at some point. That's interesting because so this is just an basically an extended tutorial sequence, even though it might not be quite as easy as a proper tutorial might be. I'm gonna go this away. Give me back that miracle. Okay, and then run out Oscar to here with an Iron Lance. Oh, and Mia can get the kill on the archer. Nope, Mia cannot get the kill on the archer. Mia could clean up a kill on the archer if I could set up a position where she could do that. Instead, I'm just going to leave the archer to be Mia's business. A magic increase. They chose certain death rather than uncertain death. Anyway, we got this guy. Mia gets kill. I really need strength increases on her and not magic ones. So I can actually have Shion get the kill here on this soldier. No, it was one way. I didn't do the math right. Well, whatever. Gatri's able to double hit despite being a knight. Really fun. Okay, we go. Wind hit. Okay. Good level, except he needs magic. Yep. I mean, 10 magic's fine. A lot better than 7 strength and 1 magic. Over there. Okay, so assuming these guys don't move because they're not moving, Boyd would be in some trouble. This guy's going to be an issue. Especially since he's being pretty well guarded by I could also just straight up run them down with a hammer and just say, "Fuck it, we ball." Sure, fuck it, we ball. Yeah, I mean they didn't move into the attack ranges despite the fact I put Ike inside of the attack range, so I don't need to worry too much about movement. Okay. Which then means I could have how much damage is this guy potentially doing to like Ike? 6 a time. Seems mostly fine. Whoa, so you're a mage, are you? I am, vermin, and I will see you burn to cinders. Man, he just said I am vermin. Nice. Okay. Hmm. You wretches, you're not worthy of General Patrine's attention. I will roast your bones and present them to her as a trophy. Erg! Ah! Why does he have 4 magic? I've been really lucky on the magic increases on Oscar, huh? No cared. Switching this name. Okay, last wind tome use. I was scared going into here that I'd just be sitting around with a completely worthless Soren because I started the mat this round with I think 6 wind tome uses and no other tomes. Hmm. So me is the lowest level character, so it's only right to I don't know. I'm assuming that these characters have supports with each other, so I'm just gonna throw some characters that may have supports with each other, slamming them together, while waiting for Mia to get up to a point. Staff use, yeah, heal. Ooh, the single point of defense on Riss. And there we go. Oh, there's no need to keep them together? That's an interesting change. Because in the GBA games, they have supports grow the fastest by having them physically adjacent to each other when they either end their turn or attack. Um, and I think That's how... I mean, keeping them together once they get supports gives them the stat increases. You have to keep them within a couple squares of each other to get the support bonuses. I have to find my father. Where did he go? Titania is my father. Don't worry. The Commander Grail's the better fighter. He'll be fine. Dog's breath. Who are you, man? You look like a common sellsword, but you fight like a demon. What's wrong? Ready to surrender? Admit defeat? Me? Don't be absurd. Here they are, over here. Blast! Enemy reinforcements. Father, let's get out of there. There are too many. Looks like I got no choice. Haha, so now the tide has turned, hasn't it? All troops, attack! Kill them! Kill them all! Looks like our luck's run out. Father, you have to survive this, Ike. I'm not going to lose you. Not in this place. Are you ready? Yes, Commander. You've nowhere to run. Curse what gods you hold, for they have abandoned you. What was that? Beasts! Galleon beast soldiers! Run! We're going to be torn to shreds! Stand your ground, all of you! Don't panic! I will personally slaughter the first man to turn his back on the enemy. No! Heh, worthless cowards, one and all. Beasts! Attention, Daean soldiers, leave this place at once. If you do not comply immediately, you will face Gallia's full strength. Threaten me all you like, it's not going to frighten me off. If I leave, His Majesty will have me executed. I'd rather die here in battle with my honor intact. Withdraw, General Petrine. The Black Knight. As for your king, you have nothing to fear. I'll explain things to him. Take your men and go. Yes. All troops, fall back. He's staring at you, isn't he, Father? Yeah, he is. Hey, are you planning on, taking us all on by yourself? Father? Father! Brother! Missed. Master Grail, my Lord Ike, I am pleased you are well. Princess Alencia, why did you return here? The princess came and requested galleon aid for your mercenary company. And that is what brings us here. Are you one of Gallia's subhumans? Subhuman? Huh, what arrogance it takes to coin such a name. You think yourselves as the only ones worthy of the name human, and so we Lagoos must be beneath you? And thus you call us subhuman? We are less than human to you, is that it? I'm sorry, I didn't know any other name for you. I'm if I have offended you, I apologize. What should I call you, Lagoos? Would that be more appropriate? Huh? You show manners. How odd. I like that. Now you are who exactly? My name is Ike. Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. I'm Ranulf, a warrior of Gallia. We did not know what to think when this group of Bjork came tramping through Gallian fields. Imagine our surprise to learn that one of them is Princess Alencia. Now that was a shock. 2 days ago, Daein proclaimed their conquest. We thought Crimea's royals had all been killed. Conquest? They've laid claim to Crimea, so that means Crimea must be. I also heard news of this from my lord Ranulf. After I fled the capital, my lord Uncle Renning, I am all alone. Princess Alencia. This is why our king ordered extra patrols along the nation's borders. It wasn't mere chance that brought my warriors here to offer you support. I see. First of all, I must present Princess Alencia to the king. As for the rest of your men, Ike, I must get my orders from my superiors. Then you may rest at an old castle inside of Gallia. Sorry, but I cannot bring so large a group of foreigners to the palace without warning. I understand. Commander, that's not going to be a problem, is it? Commander? Hmm? What was that? What's wrong? You're not paying attention. It's not like you. I was thinking about something. So, what has been decided? Princess Alencia um is going to the palace with Ranulf. We're going to Gallia and setting up camp at an old castle. Which way is it to this castle, Ranulf? I shall prepare a guide to take you. One of you, quickly. No, don't go to the trouble. If it's nearby, we cross the river on the border and head west. It's Castle, right? Go ahead. Get the princess to Canagis, Canegis as fast as you can. Understood. What thoughtful guests you are, if you'll excuse me. Oh, and if it's not overly presumptuous, I'll have food delivered to you later. We'd appreciate it. The road has been hard, and we've had little time to pack more than salted meat and hard biscuits. Then we shall provide. Princess Alencia, shall we leave? Farewell, everyone. Until later. I'll see you soon, won't I? Hmm. Take care. Father. Mike, what are you doing still awake? Couldn't sleep, so I was lying there staring outside, and I saw you leave the castle. Where are you going at this hour? I don't know how you're trying to. Caneus? I don't know. It's nothing to do with you, boy. Go back inside and get to sleep. Can you stop treating me like a child? I'll do as I please, got it? Hmm. You always were a stubborn pup. What say we take a walk and chat a bit? Yeah. Tell me, Ike. You're getting used to the ins and outs of the mercenary life? The way we approach combat? I'm definitely a better fighter, but I don't understand. Why would you put a recruit like me in charge? What is it with all the complaining? You have a problem with authority? Just give me a straight answer. I've only just started, and I'm barely able to handle my own duties around here. I shouldn't be in charge of anyone. You can learn it all at once. It'll all fall into your place as soon as you start to get some experience. It's just strange, is all. A while ago, you never would have said or done anything like this. Is something wrong, father? Why are you in such a rush? Ike, do you remember anything at all about your mother? What? Where'd that come from? Just answer the question. Let's see. She was kind, I think. I don't really remember. And you've never said much about her either. Is that so? Father, what is it? We're done. Leave me and go back to the castle. What, just like that? You heard me. That's a direct order. Return to the castle immediately. Fine. Like, supposed to be way quieter. Nope. You just didn't understand the weapon triangle. Unbelievable. Is this truly what has become of my teacher? Father! Father! Ike. Hold on. Now then, will you give me what I came for? I don't have it. I threw it away. Ha! You know who knows better than any what it truly is, threw it away. Surely you can craft a more plausible lie. You're not even trying anymore. I'm done talking to you. So there is no way for me to get my answers, is that it? The dead keep their secrets, or so it is said. But you, however, you are not dead yet. I wonder, will watching your son's face grow pale, his eyes grow dim, and his life bleeds away. And then your daughter, oh, the horrors I will visit upon her. Will that loosen your tongue, perhaps? I suppose we will simply have to see. What? No, Ike! Ugh. Ike! I won't check my hand again. Give me what I am after. If you offer no more resistance, I will leave your child alive. Stop! You will not touch my son! What is this? The king of beasts? How bothersome. Do I retreat? Eh? You're not going anywhere. Tell me, is the son as stupid as the father? Yeah, Father! Ike, stop. There's no way you can win. But, Ike! You will not continue, then I will finish. So close. Now is not the time for me to deal with him. Humph. You get to keep your head today, boy. Blast! So willful, so arrogant. Of course, the one who made him that way was me. Father? Father! Hold on. I can't do anything here. I've got to get you back to the castle. Yeah. Ike. Father, you're awake. There's something I need to tell you. Tell me later. Right now, I'm getting you back to the castle. Forget about revenge. Leave that night alone. Stay away. What, father? Stay with the king of Gallia. Live here. Live in peace. Father, stop talking. You're wasting your strength, please. I need you to take care of everything. The company, Mist. Wait, you mustn't say such things. It'll be light soon. You'll be fine. A little longer. Stay a little longer. What's wrong, Ike? Done already? Come on, son. You'll never beat me with that attitude. Haha, you think you're as stubborn as your mule-headed father? You think the game audio again? Ike, grow up big and strong. I believe you've got the makings of a great warrior. Father, this isn't a dream, is it? This is real? Mist, the sun's going down, and it's getting cold. Come on, let's go. Mist? Oh. Oh, Ike. Mist. Why? Why? I was at his side, but I couldn't save him. I'm sorry. It's so unreal. Dad's gone. He's gone, Ike. And I don't know what to do. Don't worry, I'm here. But brother, I'll lead the company in Father's stead, and I'll protect you all. You, the princess, and everyone. I'll protect you, you'll see. No, brother, Ike, no. Mist, I won't allow it. I can't lose you, don't you see? If you go, then I'll be all alone. I won't allow it. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Mist. Commander Grail, why is this happening? Why is any of this happening? Why now? First Crimea, and now you? Ike. Oh, Ike, where's Mist? She's resting in her room. Riss and Wolf are with her. That's good. She needs sleep. She's been through too much. We all have. You should rest too, Ike. I'll be alright. Grief won't bring my father back to life. I know I've been a burden on the both of you. Titania, Soren, I just need to thank you both for staying here with me. Not at all. There's no need. Don't trouble yourself. So, where is everyone? Ike, to tell the truth. Yes? Boyd and I are back. How did it go? I can't believe it. They just left. And they didn't look back. Heartless scum. I'll never forgive them. Boyd, what's going on? Ike, are you alright? I'm fine. Tell me what's happened. Start talking. Well, it's... What I mean to say, Shannon and Gatry have left us. Soren! What, there's nothing to hide, is there? They left? Both of them? Why did they... Oh, I see. Because they left because of me, didn't they? Ike. Titania told us you were going to be the new commander. Shannon just exploded. He and Gatry left not long ago. We went after them. We tried to talk things out, but it was a waste of time. We all knew that Ike was going to inherit command of the company, didn't we? It just happened sooner than we wanted. It was Grail's decision. If some of us aren't satisfied with that, there's no reason we should stop them from leaving. As far as losing fighting strength is concerned, we can solve that by adding new members. How can you say that? After all the battles we've been through together, how can you say that? Forgive me, Ike. I wasn't able to stop any of this. It's not your fault, Titania. They did what they felt they had to do. They didn't want to lose their lives to an inexperienced commander. Ike, don't talk about yourself like that. I'm not saying that to gain anyone's pity, it's the truth. But even so, I have no intention of giving up command of this company. Ike, then what will you... I'm going to follow my father's wishes. I'm going to assume command. If everyone will accept me, that's what I'd like to do. Of course. I already made up my mind. That's what I was going to do all along. So, now do you want me to start calling you boss? Is that it? Well, I can do that. Boss it is. I'm in too. Chris. Missed sleep. I know I missed most of the conversation, but I have a good idea of what you've been discussing. Commander Ike. Yes, it does have a nice ring to it. What about you, Soren? Ike, I'm not sure what help I could be to you. What place is there for me in a mercenary company anyway? You're so weird. I've always depended on you, haven't I? I need your tactical knowledge. I need your objectivity. You're not going to leave me, are you, Soren? Don't worry. I'll be here watching over you. Thank you. I know I'm not as experienced as most of you, but I'm going to make some mistakes, but I'll try not to let you down. Well, we're going to have a lot to learn about being commander. I'm glad you're serious, because it's a lot of work. Tell me everything. First, you'll need to understand company expenditures. Then we'll talk about ensuring that everyone is properly outfitted. We can't forget the need to gather good intelligence. Oh, and you'll want to know everyone's abilities and relationships. Uh-huh. Earlier, I spoke with a merchant caravan that's taken refuge here in the castle. They fled Crimea at the same time we did. I told them who we are, and they asked if they could travel with us. I think they're worried about protection from Dayan. In exchange, they've offered us a good rate on items and weapons. They'll also buy items and forge weapons for us. Uh-huh. They also said we could use their wagons to store our goods. That's one more worry off our minds. Uh-huh. So anyway, Titania. Yes? I know I said tell me everything, but this is too much. I can't keep up. Maybe I shouldn't learn everything in one sitting. Can you show me the ropes along the way? Is that alright? Oh yes, of course. Sorry, I got carried away a bit. I'll take over for now. Why don't you get some rest? Alright. I'm alright. You worry too much. Get some rest, that's an order. I'll do my best to manage. Yes, Commander. I can finally... Convoy! Okay, give... Ah, shit, actually, hold on. Is there anything in the convoy? Okay, good. They did let me keep all the items that were on the two of them. That's good. Okay, what's the miracle skill? Okay, so if I'm like convoy, take, miracle, and then I select unit. I have no items I can use. Wait, so shop. Oh, I should probably buy a tome of each type for Soren. Oh, manage skills. Okay. Yes, give it to Soren, and then give a Thunder Tome also to Soren. Now I have the full weapon triangle. I don't need any other copies of iron items right now, so it's support. So Ike has supports. Okay, so the white one means that he's already maxed his support with Oscar. Like, he's already at the level where I can C-rank him. I don't know if I'm gonna C-rank him with Oscar. Soren has literally 2 supports. Right, so I can select Ike and Oscar. Wait. Do you not have support conversations in the field anymore? That was always fun to have a support conversation in the middle of battle. Mia and Riss, okay. Wait, the 2 brothers, Boyd and Oscar, can't have support conversations with each other? Interesting. Award experience points. God, I have a lot of bonus experience points saved up. Yes, I mean, I'm gonna probably use a lot of them on the healers, but I do want to catch everyone up to like level 10-ish. God, another magic increase? Why do you have such a high magic growth and such a low strength growth? Probably save a lot of my experience around, okay. Miracle. What does that do? Reduces any lethal blow to half damage. Okay, who's the squishiest guy who's the squishiest? Huh. So I could either give it to Riss so that he can stop being such a hard person to oh, doubles biorhythm effects. I don't know what biorhythm means. Anyway, okay, and Mia has the skill Vantage, allows this unit to attack first in all fights. Nice. Okay, so I don't know who I'm gonna assign the skill to. But I don't need to have it in somebody's inventory. I can convoy, give. There you go. I also have him take an extra vulnerary just because. Okay, I'm just wondering if there's actually anything important here. Amy, a vendor of various goods, a wide variety of items for sale. Hope to stop by soon. Okay. Whatever. I don't know. Oh. Look, someone to speak to. Unknown. I hear someone. Is it coming from over here? Why? Grail, why you? Why did you have to sniff, sniff, sniff? Why? Speak to Rolf. What's going on, Rolf? Oh, Ike, if you're wondering about Mist, she just fell asleep. Really? Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you, Rolf. It's alright, I don't mind. It's getting late. You should get yourself to bed. I will, but, what is it? Mist is just fine. You're here, Ike, so she's fine. I mean, she's just going to be fine. That's all. Well, good night. Rolf, thank you. Hey, working already, Ike? If you need any help, just let me know. Boyd, how do you feel about this? About what? About me being the new commander. Before, you hated the idea, right? So I want to know the truth. Will you really take orders from me? Well, I know what you can do and what you can't. If I don't know, uh, I don't know if I want you in charge of if things get really dangerous. But on the other hand, this is what Commander Grail wanted. He had faith in you, and I got faith in him. The commander hired both Oscar and me. When our dad died, I was the only one who had to care for baby Roll. I had no clue what I was supposed to do. Oscar received a discharge from his military service and came home, but life was hard. That's when Commander Gale found us. He gave us jobs, places to sleep, food on our plates, and he gave us our lives back. Boyd, you've worked off any debt you may have owed him. You don't have any obligation to me. This isn't about obligation anymore. Commander Grail always said we were part of a big family, didn't he? I do anything to protect my family, and that's why you can always count on me. I see. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. But don't you ever try to hold us at arm's length. You got that? Oh, no, don't worry about that. I'm gonna work you to the bone. Oh, really? I'll take whatever you can dish out. Try me. Chris? Ike. What were you doing? I was praying. For my father? Yes, you see, the commander, Chris. I'm sorry. I know this must be so much harder on you. Forgive me. A long time ago, my father told me a story. It was about the dead. He said The more tears we shed, the more blessings they receive in the hereafter. I envy you, Riss. For some reason, I can't seem to cry at all. Riss, if you could shed a tear for me, too, I'd be grateful. Ike, I would be honored. Thanks, Riss, for caring so much about my father. Okay, I think I'm going to end stream here because I've been streaming for about 3 hours. I did all of that so that next time we can go straight into the next sequence of the story. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Carlson Scott and Oof776 for staying and chatting for parts of the stream. My next stream will be Wednesday. I have a list of upcoming streams on my live page. And yeah. This has been Jackson Cobalt. Everyone, have a fantastic rest of your day.